Okay, I think we're good.
Alright.
It's just I had to change it from like my weird ass like Nintendo Switch like Discord virtual audio cable settings and set it to where you were coming through like desktop audio instead. It's dumb freaking streamer stuff.
Excellent.
Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this.
So... this is, So... Oh, well...
What's up?
Nothing. I'm just wondering when it starts.
Oh, no, like I said, like this has like very, very little changed.
Okay, because I thought you would be playing as...
As
culprit.
Bowsette.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's one other thing that I gotta change. Fuck, I keep on forgetting shit. Yeah, I gotta change the fucking, like, video setting. So that it's OpenGL instead.
Ah. Open girls love.
And then, like, possibly change around... Oh, why do I do this to myself?
It's good, it's good.
Why did I not? Well, I try to, like, get everything done before I started streaming. It's just that lots of things can come up that you don't expect. But yeah, with the video driver that I was using, that is a video driver that I've had problems with where, like, in Super Mario World especially, it'll just kind of, like, freeze just, like, every so often. It drives me absolutely insane, so yes, I need to change that. Can you see the video now?
On Discord?
Yes.
Nope.
Okay, so I need to redo that. Turn on screen share. Share that to you.
Alright, it is visible.
Unfortunately, once I started sharing that to you, that got pretty fuzzy, pretty crusty, as Vinny would say.
Oh no. Wouldn't be anything on my end, would it?
No, it's just me.
Okay.
It's all the technical stuff. All right, you're gonna have to watch through the stream. Okay. One more thing that I'll try. So there's a couple of ways that I can actually go about doing this. What about?
All right.
That kind of works. Yeah, that actually means that it's not crusty. All right, so you'll have the option there when that's doing that thing.
Video quality on my end isn't that important.
Okay.
I can just, as long as I can just discern what's happening.
All right, let's go. Jesus. Hopefully.
Hell yeah! What a great start to this. Excellent.
If you do want to see one of the very small changes that is done so far. I've gone to rescue my friends who were captured by Princess Peach, Yoshi.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
So I'll let you know, like, there is a Type A and a Type B version of the hack. In the Type A version, Bowsette is just replacing Bowser. In the Type B version, Princess Peach has kidnapped Bowsette.
What the fuck? Hi, Cynic.
So obviously I had to try Type B because that was far more interesting to me.
Cynic, you've joined a very cursed stream.
This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be really fun. So I was telling Doze this, but this wasn't my first, like, inclination, right? Like, I did not set out to play a Bowsette hack when I was looking around for how to do the stream that I wanted to do today.
Yeah.
The thing that I wanted to do was I wanted to just find, like, a Mario World hack that just changed some graphics. I just wanted, like, even just, like, playing as, like, a different character, but I still wanted to play Mario World. I didn't want to play, like, a custom, like, somebody making, like, custom, like, level design or anything. I just wanted a few simple changes. And there are very few ROM hacks, Super Mario World ROM hacks, at least popular ones that do that, as far as I could tell. And one of the only ones that, like, did very little was, in fact, this Bowsette ROM hack.
Yeah, I'm feeling extremely what would be the word?
Apprehensive?
Yeah, apprehensive about this too, Cynic. Random question. Just like noticing the things in Mario World that isn't in Maker, do you think having that one block where you hit it and a text box appears, do you think that would be a good thing to add in Mario Maker?
Yes. I think that the only reason that they don't do it is because then it's just something else that they gotta moderate. But they have to moderate anyway, so why not? You know?
It's true. That is true, the point about moderation, but like some people made courses where the point was like you read the comments, like the creator put in some comments and you're supposed to follow that story.
And those are very easily wrecked because only certain comments show up in the level after a certain point.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that they should put text boxes in Mario Maker, but I also understand why they won't, but at the same time I don't understand why they won't, because they have to moderate the titles anyway. They have to moderate the levels anyway. So why not just put in text boxes? It's just keeping, like, the amount of, like, trolling that is possible low to a certain degree, I think.
Yeah. There's so many little things, though, that I think just like, oh man, that would be cool in Mario Maker. Oh man, we got some diagonal pipes. We got fucking, Rexes. Although, has Rex appeared outside of Mario World? Rex was an enemy in...
There's a lot of stuff that appears only in Mario World.
Yeah. I do think Rex is an enemy in Mario and Luigi, but that's the RPG, so those don't count.
So, like, going into, like, the changes a little bit more that I know of based on, like, reading about the ROM hack, the bosses are a little bit harder, it said, which makes me a little bit concerned, but at the same time interested, because Mario World bosses are indeed, like, extremely easy, to where I know how to cheese them a lot at this point. So,
yeah, it can go one of two ways, either making them more interesting or just making them impossible, or like Kaizo level hard.
So hopefully the creator of this wondrous ROM hack will have had some good design sense. They have actually, so like one of the interesting things that this ROM hack said that it does is that it actually has some stuff from Mario Maker, like certain like animations, certain like enemies, certain decorations even, which is interesting.
So Cynic is complaining about Yoshi not having gloves. Is that... Did Yoshi originally have gloves in Mario World?
No, I don't think so.
Is Cynic just talking about in Mario Maker?
Oh, in Mario Maker, yeah, that might be it.
Okay.
In Mario Maker, Yoshi doesn't have gloves. I've seen that Yoshi doesn't have gloves here.
I need to find a clip. Or a pic. One sec. Yoshi...
Oh, they changed Yoshi to not have gloves in this one? Yeah, I see that now. So, yeah, I guess they changed that. No idea why, but they did. Everybody, I can imagine, like, going, like, there being arguments about, you know, it's like Sonic's arms. That is so funny.
Whether they're blue or not.
Mm-hmm.
And Cynic just sent me a direct message on Discord. Here's Super Mario World Yoshi with gloves. Oh, those are gloves. Okay.
Actually, oh god damn it, despawned it without even thinking about it.
Pixel art is a little vague, but I can see the gloves, I think. I like that Discord lets me do picture-in-picture, so I can keep watching while reading these DMs.
I'm happy for you. Yeah, I guess it just goes back and forth whether somebody likes Yoshi with gloves or not.
It feels like a coin flip. It feels kind of arbitrary, but I can see certain design like sensibilities why someone would prefer gloves for sure. Just because that's such a staple.
I think it offers a nice bit of contrast, if nothing else. And that didn't work for me, did it now, Cynic? One of the things that Cynic actually revealed to me that was, in fact, that Yoshi did have arms and gloves. Like, I didn't think that Yoshi had arms or hands or anything. I just thought it was a dinosaur with feet because I could not discern the sprite like well enough. The fact that that turns back into like the weird mushroom guy on the turnaround is hilarious. That's something that we really like did not talk about so far, was the Koopas having a changed sprite.
Yeah, I just kind of brushed over it. Like, okay, I know that. Well, I think this is the case, but like when you beat Mario World, right? You can you can play it differently with like different there's like different sprites enabled, or like there's some way to play it where that's the case.
If you 100% complete everything, I think if you beat like the super duper special world, the Koopa sprites change, but it's not these sprites specifically.
Did notice that. Iggy! This is Iggy, right?
Yes, I think so.
That is such a weird move that Iggy has. Iggy's very turtle-like in this stage, or in this fight.
So was So the Podobo, I think, was the only thing that was added there. Which, that's good. That's
reasonable.
That's totally fine. If they keep that up and they just, like, do, like, just little teeny tiny additions to the boss fights, then that'll be perfect. One of the things I wanted to do with this was I actually just wanted to, like, try and 100% complete Mario World, which I may or may not do. Today's stream is actually going to be a little bit short because I've got a family that's going to come in, like, an hour and a half, I'm told.
Okay.
From now.
Koopas get my heads, green Koopas become blue, right Koopas become yellow. That's weird. Piranha plants become pumpkins. I do remember this. You know, it's kind of funny, like, thinking about relative nostalgia and in particular Mario World, because I never played, like, as I mentioned in an earlier stream, in a previous stream, I've never played Mario World, and I don't really have nostalgia for it, but what I do have nostalgia for is watching fucking Raukow's billion Let's Plays of Mario World hacks. Mm-hmm. And so like if anything, like with all like the sound effects and sprites that aren't that customized, that's what that's like the nostalgia. That's like the kind of property that I have nostalgia for, not Mario World itself, but just ROM hacks of it. Kind of a weird edge case.
Damn it.
I'm playing Mario World eventually.
I hope so. Mario World is good. Mario World is really good.
Yeah, I definitely I love it by proxy of what came out of it in terms of ROM hacking and just like its general legacy.
Oh, hell yeah! That is like the first time I've ever done that. Holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit, holy shit. The prophecy. So... This is hard to do. That is hard to do. Okay, you should try that, alright? You can't speak. It's harder to do than it fucking looks.
So that's 8 1-ups you get?
Mm-hmm. For every tic-tac-toe. I have never seen the bullet bills change, Cynic. They turn into Pidgeots from Super Mario Bros. 2? Yeah, I don't know what that is off the top of my head. But then again, I don't know a lot of things off the top of my head for, like, Super Mario Bros. 2. I think. That's definitely one that I gotta, like, play a little bit more myself, honestly.
This wonky topology there. Topography, rather. It's a little bird guy, yeah. It's the little bird guy that rides on, like, the magic carpets.
It's a little bird guy.
Yo, speaking of appearances of Yoshi, returning to a previous point, did you you've seen the renders of characters for the upcoming Mario and Sonic Olympic Games game, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yoshi wielding a bow and arrow. He looks so weirdly badass. Like I actually like just completely randomly turned that just look at the picture of that render into my into my phone home screen.
Oh my
Just because
god.
it's like it feels so like weirdly like it looked so much like particularly viewing the that image on Twitter, and like Twitter does that thing where if it's like a transparent image, they'll automatically generate like a color, just like a block of color background, according to whatever can highlight whatever the prominent color is in that image. So it just like looked like, oh wow, just like viewing it on Twitter. I'll share the photos in the Discord later, but or like the screen caps in the Discord later. But it's like this looks so much like a fucking home screen. It's my home screen now. I don't even like. I'm not a particular fan of Yoshi. I like him fine enough, but something about that image, just like he looks so cool. Him and what else was there? It was Metal Sonic, with a javelin, and then there was Peach on the just the Barbiest looking horse I've ever seen.
The Barbiest looking horse.
Yeah, I'm like Shakespeare. I'm gonna reinvent the language.
I definitely do enjoy the renders coming out of the new Mario and Sonic Olympics game. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm probably not gonna play it. I might not even watch it. But
yeah, I'm probably not gonna get it either. But
I enjoy the renders.
Images. I still. Oh god, I just remember that one render of Mario and Amy doing ice skating, and Mario's holding Amy's hand, and it's like it's really cute, but it also looks so wrong. Like they're just both looking delightedly at each other, like, oh, this is fine. It's not fine.
The shipping begins. All right.
I had the first Mario and Sonic on the Wii, and boy, playing that game, made... Oh, right, you control it, right?
Yeah.
Right, that's a weird mechanic. Shipping Mario and Sonic characters, Cynic says it's legal. What was it? Oh yeah, so I owned the first Mario and Sonic Olympic Games game on the Wii, and this is a kind of general trend with my life, but for whatever reason, I tried to play really hard, just like for the short time that I had with it, and I hurt my arms. Not like in a major way, but they like ached for a couple of weeks. This is just like, I'm terminally forgetful of the fact that, like, when you're doing anything physically strenuous, even just a fucking Wii game, you gotta stretch. It's very important to stretch.
What game did you mess yourself up on?
The first Mario and Sonic Olympic games on the Wii.
I don't know, yo. I think that's your body being pretty out of whack. You should be able to play, like, a Wii game without too much.
No, yeah, that's the thing, right? Because I was a kid back then, and like I didn't have the kind of comprehension that this hardware is not going to like recognize how vigorous I'm fucking shaking the Wiimote, and I just treated it as if I was doing a literal like an actual Olympic event. I didn't have that kind of comprehension, so I just hurt myself needlessly. Just trying.
Oh, I see. You did it like way too hard. Okay.
Yeah, like in one of the sprinting.
God, that's annoying.
In one of the sprinting games, you just shake the Wiimote and nunchuck back and forth really fast, like you're running. And I went way too hard with that, and then I hurt myself. Although this is not unique to Mario and Sonic. I just am like this with any physical activity, always forgetting to stretch and also doing it too much. But Just like a pretty funny circumstance.
It feels so nice to go back to Mario World with the A button being spin jump, although I did need to, like, adjust to it.
Huh. The blocks turn into ones with circles. Oh.
Yeah, it's a guessing game. The pattern is the same every single time, but I've never, like, bothered to, like, learn it completely.
Also, one thing I'm a little confused about the new Mario and Sonic Olympic game is that, so, it's in 8/16-bit, or is that just like a mini game? Or...
Okay, so like some of the events are 8-bit and some of them are normal. That's all that is. Like they say on the page, like there are 10 events that are in 8-bit.
Okay.
Yeah, the pattern is the same every single time, Cynic, as far as I know anyway.
Oh, this is like Kirby, just fly over the whole level.
Yeah, the cape spectacularly breaks levels, which is why a lot of like Super Mario World aficionados, like the ROM hackers, are very, very careful about when they give you the cape.
Want to make sure it can strain you. That tall ass checkpoint, or the midway, as certain ROM hackers would call it.
Coming to me, Yoshi. Why were you walking, though? It was interesting. Oh, Mario World is so lovely. I'm so happy to be back. I'm back! Well, goodbye, Yoshi.
Oh no.
You will not see the end of the level. Do not pass go. I say I want to 100% Mario World, but at the same time, I wonder if I'll actually be able to see through 100%ing it if it's a ROM hack. Even if it's a ROM hack that mostly keeps everything, like, intact, I just wonder about my own, like, motivation there.
So you've never 100%ed Mario World before?
I think I have, but I mean, you definitely gotta go out of your way to 100% it. It's not a, it's a lot. It's a lot to actually do, especially for a kid. So, I cannot recall if I have or have not 100%ed Mario World before this. God damn it. God damn it. It's definitely something you can do in one sitting. Not for me. Not for a one sitting for me, for the way that I do things.
Hello, Hilo.
For the general, like, you know, rate that I actually play things. Heyo.
What was the technical term again, if there was one, for when it starts using like the other layer to have these moving bits? I don't
Parallax scrolling?
Parallax scrolling? Well, that's a perspective trick. I don't think that's
layers. I mean,
I guess it's just layers.
And these are on different layers. Like,
yeah.
Parallax scrolling is specifically with the background. Which this does do, by the way, in a very, very small way. You can see the background climb with us.
Layer 2, okay. Just layer 2 is what it's called.
Yep.
I could have guessed that.
Just simple technical terms. Nothing so special about it.
The dry bones don't collide with each other in the Ridge. They just pass by each other.
Yeah, there's you can make a book about how many things are changed between Super Mario World and Super Mario Maker.
Yeah. I promise I won't be so annoying as to point out
No, I don't find it annoying at all. Oh my god, what happened to you, Morton? Oh god, he's faster. I can't actually one-cycle him anymore. Or at least maybe I could have, but... Oh, no! Ah!
Morton.
Oh, God, that's hard to hit. Okay, that was great. I am liking this hack. This is kind of great. I wish that it had different, you know, thematic material, let's say.
Yeah.
But the actual changes are pretty cool.
Just like tiny tweaks that kind of improve it for like modern standards. And then you just gotta contend with who the boss is, or I guess who you're trying to save.
What will become of Bowser? I mean, Bowsette.
Oh God. Just disintegrate me.
Well, it's kinda sorta Mario World with a small twist, Hilo. You might have picked up on it there. But it's mostly Mario World.
Cynic, you don't like Bowsette?
You hate this hack? What's to hate about this hack? You haven't even seen like the the changes yet in all of their glory.
Oh, cool. That's respectable, Cynic. I am of mixed opinions.
So funny.
It is complicated. There's different takes you can have about it. If anything, emotionally, all Bowsette makes me feel is uncomfortable. more than any other emotion.
I can understand that, yeah.
Just like in certain proximities to certain tropes and trends and whatever, which doesn't necessarily mean it's culpable of that, but just like it is a thing.
Like I said, I will reiterate, I would have played a different Mario World ROM hack if somebody else had just done if somebody else had just done something simple. Just make like a character hack. Let me play as like Waluigi or Toad or whatever, or Luigi as player 1. I would have played any of those and it would have been fine, but they don't exist. Which is the strangest fucking thing. At least as far as I could tell. It's possible that I wasn't looking at like the right parts of the internet.
Whoa, can't do that in Mario Maker.
Hmm?
That steep slope you just passed?
Mm-hmm.
Real steep.
Oh yeah, I mean, they could only make like so many degrees really before like pulling their hair out and whatnot, and they probably wanted to keep it like simple as well.
Yeah, I'm fine with a steep angle not being there.
You're sure there's a way of making a good Bowsette that isn't adult? Yeah, absolutely. People made like safe for work Bowsette art.
I will say that it's kind of not the entire extent to which ooh, so close. Not the entire extent to which Bowsette makes me uncomfortable, but
those are beta charge and chucks? That's awesome, Helu. I was wondering about the charge and chucks. They have like a blue palette now.
Blue. Charlie.
Charlie.
Water pools.
I wonder, like, the one thing that I'm really hoping for, they probably didn't do it, but the thing that I most like that is, like, a lost part of Mario World, as far as, like, being, like, in the files but not implemented in the game, is the hammer power-up.
Huh. I didn't even know about this.
And apparently it's, like, fully working. It just... There's only enough room in the hack, in the file size, for, like, all the power-ups that are there already. So if you implement the hammer power-up, then something else needs to go.
Darn. So how does it function? Sorry if you mentioned this.
It shows it. It works about as much as you would expect it to. It friggin' you just throw hammers.
Like a hammer bro.
Mm-hmm.
So not like the builder form.
Not the builder form. The builder form is like very, very uniquely Mario Maker.
Okay.
I hate that that's...
Man, I'm just thinking, has the hammer form ever become an actual thing? I forget.
Hammer form ever actually become a thing? Yes, in Super Mario Bros. 3?
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess so. So many power-ups throughout the years, because I'm thinking like, because like there's a boomerang power-up that lets you do stuff like the Boomerang Bros, and I just thought it would be so silly if the Boomerang Bro got a power before the Hammer Bro did. But I think I remember seeing the Hammer Mario sprite.
Oh, Hilo has a good idea. I don't know if it'll work on you, but imagine the axes from Castlevania.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Is there a secret ending to this level?
Yes.
I see.
And boy, howdy, is it archaic. But hey, the secret exits usually were in Mario World.
And they should put secret exits in Mario Maker. I just got Mario Maker on the brain.
No, fuck. I should have done lower.
I'm currently, so as I mentioned in the Discord, I'm currently doing 100 normals, and I have game overed a couple times already.
In the Tetris game that you've got? Those?
Yeah, sorry. You cut out for a second, so I don't know what you asked me.
100 normals in what?
In endless queue.
Oh, in Mario Maker, gotcha.
Oh, sorry. I thought I mentioned that already. I'm sorry. 100 normals in the endless queue in Mario Maker, and I did game over like a couple times already. And it's because I'm mostly just because I'm being stubborn in that like I don't want to have a level on in my play history that I haven't fully completed, which is going to be hell when I get.
Yeah, that'll definitely be hellish. 100 normals, to explain, Hilo will be playing 100 levels in the normal queue in a row without game overing in Mario Maker.
Yeah, like you have different difficulties. You have easy, normal, expert, and super expert.
And you can skip, but you can't, like, game over.
The disco shell.
The disco shell. The terrifying, terrifying disco shell. One of the other parts of the hack that's a little bit small that we may or may not notice is that apparently they have, like, fully animated the overworld. Because the overworld... I don't know if it was not animated before, or if it had, like, partial animation, but they say that they have fully animated it now. So, sure.
I'm positive it was at least partially animated in the vanilla.
Let me see, I need either a cape or... Actually, I can do this now, because I think that the blocks that we need are pressed now. With that switch pals having been gotten. So I can do the secret exit. Also, wow, God, I hate this. So you see, like, the freezes, too, on your end, don't you?
I see what?
The freezes on your end, although you may or may not.
Oh, I thought you were pausing it.
No, they're freezes. It's an issue that I'm having a hard time, like, diagnosing. In fact, like, I restarted the emulator and went to a different video backend, And that still hasn't fixed it, so I have no idea how to fix those freezes at this point. Which is weird, because it really only happens on this emulator, and only when I'm streaming as well.
That is a strange problem to have. Frustrating.
Those are actual freezes. I'm experiencing that on my end. But yeah, definitely very frustrating, just to let you all know that is a thing that's happening, so we're just gonna all have to suffer through that together. Makes me a little bit sad, because I love this emulator. I really, really love this emulator. Especially because one of the small things that I have, well, it's actually huge to me, but it'll be small to everybody else, but there's an actual option in this emulator to reduce input latency, which is such a magical option. And like, I feel it. I feel like my input's being like more responsive. Although it could be a placebo effect, but I choose to believe that no, I can feel it.
Yeah, for a sec I was gonna wonder, like, I wonder if that's just placebo and falling into the marketing.
Can't reach that quite yet. Normal way it is.
Placebo effect.
I like placebo effect. I really like placebo effect, because it's like, oh yeah, you're like misplacing the place of the effect.
Where does Bo come in?
Ask me another day.
Sometimes I do that, where I like intentionally mispronounce a word for fun. I respect your decision with. I don't understand the logic.
You respect my decision with what?
With placebo, but I don't understand the logic. Yeah, Cynic, we all just start kicking Forge every time.
Oh yeah, I can get a 1-up here if I really want to. At least I hope so. Yes! Ooh. Hell yeah! Oh, give me all the— oh, yes!
Oh, yeah. Wow, this is just...
Alright. Ended.
There goes that.
Worth it. Worth every penny.
Let's jump high.
The what?
The
Paratrooper jumps higher.
Yeah, higher than I'm used to.
Yeah, definitely in Mario Maker they made it a little bit easier when it came to like all the jumping enemies.
Yeah, imagine if you could set how high. Such like niche enemy behaviors. Ooh, yeah, you gotta be careful of that, Cynic.
Good job, Cynic. Oh, Mario World is still worth playing, even with Mario Maker existing, just because of all the fun stuff that's in Mario World that isn't in Maker. Like, if they made, like, a Mario World Maker, and they had, like, all of the exact same behaviors to where you could, like, recreate, like, Mario World down to all the little stuff, then it would be outmoded. But it's not. Oh, also, one of the things that I was thinking about doing, but, well, only, like, partially thinking about doing, but there is a new, thing that you can do in the emulator scene where you can make SNES games widescreen.
Ah.
The only thing is that any sprites will be
Oh,
still...
right, they won't load.
They won't
Yeah.
load. So you'll still see, like, the environment, but you won't see the sprites.
That's a shame. And it's like, that would be a hard thing to try to fix, because then you have to, like, adjust everyone's behaviors, and it's a mess.
I think that's... It's basically assumed, last I checked, that if you wanted to, you could make the sprites, like, appear, but it would take basically a ROM hack to do. It couldn't be, like, just emulator-wide like it is right now. Oh god, Big Bertha. Have mercy! Ah! Just needed to...
So, when you get hit in, like, Fire Mario form, you don't get into regular Mario, you get to Small Mario.
Yeah, that's very strange. I wonder if that's a thing with this hack, though, because I seem to recall that you did go to normal Mario when...
Yoshi can step on the Parky Puffer?
Yoshi can step on the part. Oh yeah, I knew about that.
Could I just, pogo stick to cross?
To victory, my
And also
friends.
spin jump. Oh.
Yeah, I know. Just about everything in Mario World you can honestly, like, spin jump on. It's kind of amazing for that reason. I need to stop getting points. I really actually need to stop getting points. It's going to annoy me, because I don't need lives at this point. I got 40 lives, so I'm good. I'm fine.
Just do it because it's fun to do.
I wouldn't call this too fun. Victory!
Yahoo!
I was thinking about it while I was lamenting that there is not a definitive version of Super Mario 64 today. And it was really, really sad. And I want Nintendo, or modders, I guess, if it really comes down to that. I want somebody to make a really good version of Super Mario 64 still. Because you've got Super Mario
not just the
64 on the N64.
Vanilla game?
What'd you say? You very much cut out.
Not just the vanilla game?
The vanilla game has issues in both its forms. Because on the N64, like, it's pretty damn good. Controls are really
It's
good.
semi-perfect form and its perfect form. What do you mean by both its forms?
With Super Mario 64 DS and Super Mario 64.
Oh, okay. Okay, I understand.
But, because on Super Mario 64 itself, the one thing that's a little bit of a downer about that game is a few things, like, invisible walls, the frame rate. Just a couple of things that, in my opinion, keep it being a little bit sad going back to it in, you know, today's gaming world.
I never even played 64 DS.
And with 64 DS, that especially is kneecapped by the fact that there is no analog control possible. And you still have, like, I'm gonna guess, like, it's 30 FPS on DS. I could be wrong, it could be, like, higher, but I'm just gonna guess that it's 30 FPS on DS. I wonder where this leads.
I guess it would fall to modders.
If Nintendo ever wanted to, like, do, like, a nice little, like, re-release or remake, which, you know, they normally aren't ones for remakes.
Yeah.
Normally, but I mean, Super Mario 64 DS exists. There may be more, even.
Yeah, and if they just, like, re-release it, they're probably gonna re-release it with all the bugs intact.
Yeah, probably like a virtual console thing.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, like, there might be, like, some academic value in that, but you could also have, like, another version that's just the fixed version.
Yeah. It's just me. And, like, everybody else, if you really, like, ask everybody, you would probably get the boring answer of everybody being like, I want it to be 64 down to a science. I want it to have, like, the exact same graphics, the exact same frame rate. Just boring.
I'm okay with keeping the graphics, but if the frame rate could be improved, then I won't say no to that.
The graphics I'm okay with being the same. Like, if they... Like, I'm just so specific about what I want out of Mario 64. You know, To where, like, unless I make it, I'm probably never getting it. I want it to be widescreen. I want it 60 FPS. I want the invisible walls removed. Maybe the wall kick changed for a wall slide. And that's it. That's all I want.
Bowser's Inside Story was for the DS. Dream Team was on the 3DS, I think. But there was also, and also Paper Jam was on the 3DS. They also re-released an updated version of Superstar Saga and Bowser's Inside Story on the 3DS. Again, they remade it in the 3D graphics that honestly are not as charming to me as the 2D graphics. So.
Very, very big pauses.
Okay, God. So that was just a pause, not just me cutting out.
No,
That's gonna be the difficult thing for me to figure out, just watching along. Because sometimes whenever I realize that I'm cutting out, I just stop what I'm saying, and then I continue once I realize it's continuing. I didn't even know, Cynic, that everyone hated the new graphics. I thought I just didn't even see anyone's opinion on it.
I didn't see like broad opinions, but most people seemed okay with it if they had an opinion. I feel like the minority opinion was to hate the new graphics on that specific remake.
Like, I don't necessarily like hate the new graphics, but it's just that I prefer the old ones so much more because it seems so much more charming to me.
Definitely, like, looking at the sprites, like, side by side, I definitely just don't understand why you would want the new ones. They just... The 3D look, it's what I hate about the 3DS and the DS, if I'm being, like, exactly honest. Like, 3D models, 3D, like, low-res models, I generally just don't like. It should be either, like, you know, full resolution or pixel art, if you ask me.
Yeah, I am still extremely curious about the 3DS remakes of the two Mario and Luigi games. They fucking skipped Partners in Time, and I know Partners in Time isn't the most. It's my favorite. Partners in Time is my favorite one. They didn't remake it. Fuck you. But also, I wouldn't have played the remake anyway.
The Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask remakes are an interesting case study to look at how Nintendo would remake stuff nowadays. Because they had their ups and downs.
I didn't say Ocarina of Time. I said Partners in Time. Unless you, I don't know if you not acknowledge that.
Oh no, I'm just on a different topic entirely.
Okay, sorry.
Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Because like Ocarina of Time is like apparently like really, really good, and Majora's Mask has, well, we watched a video essay together about how much they kind of screwed with that one, like in very obvious ways that like made it worse.
I remember
and made it not the definitive version of the game.
Yeah, that was a good video.
Yeah, that was a really, really good video. I forget what the frame rate of the remakes are. I think that they are 30 FPS. So you got the 30 FPS, but you've got like improved. I forgot that I could do this. Oh god, okay, I completely lost my train of thought. What was I talking about?
Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask remix.
Well, yes, but specifically.
You didn't remember the frame rate?
I think that it's like 30 FPS. I think it's 30 FPS. So you get like a slightly improved frame rate, but not like an incredibly improved frame rate. Because on the original versions, those are like 15, 20 FPS, something crazy.
Yeah, I've never played either on the 64. Still never played Majora's Mask, but I did watch a full Let's Play, so I know what it's about. And I've played Ocarina of Time on the 3DS, which is... Knowing that that's, like, a good enough port of it, though, like, because, like, playing through it, I ended up not really liking it very much.
Ocarina
so knowing
of
that
Time?
it wasn't... yeah.
Yeah, if you didn't like that on 3DS, then you're just not gonna like that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I
so
would
I
definitely
can't
say
blame it on the
Ocarina of
port.
Time on the 3DS was like entirely improved from the original. Like there is literally zero to like complain about in that case.
Yeah.
Like graphics look good. They have like gyro aiming for like the arrows now.
A manga that gave lore about Majora. I remember trying to read a bunch of Zelda mangas, and they can get pretty silly. I remember reading the fucking Four Swords Adventures manga. Oh, I didn't know about this.
Yeah, this is a really nice secret. Everybody always seems like incredibly like surprised that this exists, actually. This is like one of those secrets for Mario World that is not widely known.
Four Swords Adventures, not Four Swords, Hilu.
Very, very specific difference.
And it was interesting. But that's like literally my only exposure to Four Swords Adventures, so I don't know how accurate it is in the goings on of the actual events of the game. Yeah, the GameCube game. I think it was Four Swords Adventures. I'm
Yes,
pretty
Four
sure.
Swords Adventures is the one that's on GameCube. I can confirm
I mean,
that
like,
one because I love that game.
Yeah, I mean more so like the one that I read a manga of. I'm pretty sure that's Four Swords Adventure.
Yes.
Well, how would you know?
Because a
It's a
manga
manga
doesn't.
I read. I don't.
Because I have that manga.
Oh, does Four Swords the first not have a manga?
Yes.
Yes to no.
Yes to no, because I'm pretty sure that Four Swords Adventures is the only one that got made into like a manga, at least out of those two games. Because they had a few games that they made into a manga. I don't remember the exact ones because the Four Swords Adventures was the only one that I knew.
They made Wind Waker into a 4-koma, I think. I'm pretty sure. And I remember reading that, and I thought it was just so cute. But I also didn't really understand the kind of premise of 4-komas, because I was wondering why I wasn't covering the plot in more detail. But I still thought it was so cute.
What's a 4-koma?
4-koma? It's like just four-panel Japanese comics, like the kind of vertical kind that you see a lot. Like it's just like 4 panels, like from top to bottom. Like you read like just 4 stacked from top to bottom, and it usually follows the Kishoten Ketsu narrative structure. But yeah, that's what 4-koma is.
I
Like
think
Pop
they
Team
added those. I think the ROM hack maker actually added those spiky guys there. Very, very small changes.
Very small tweaks. I like it. Very judicious. Even though I have not played the original, so I couldn't even appreciate them when they appear.
It might just be me having poor memory mind. But I don't think... Okay, let's see what's changed here.
It's Ludwig. This is Ludwig, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember the order of the Koopalings.
Do you have no changes? You seem pretty normal.
Flying on up, that is so silly. Just the flip.
No changes.
Mode
Weird.
7. Worst speedrun, didn't kill Ludwig with the door.
I have no idea about that trick. I know very little about Mario World speedrunning. I've only seen like Seth Bling stuff, which is very outside of the norm for Mario World speedrunning. And more about like just completely like breaking the game from the inside out.
Yeah, I think I've seen the Summoning Salt video on it, but I don't remember. I'd have to rewatch it. Anyhow, I'm still curious about those Mario and Luigi 3DS remakes, just solely because of the extra content.
Oh, I saw that video, although it's not recent. By the way, Terminal Montage made a Melee Fox versus Speedrunner Mario 64 Mario, which was Absolutely incredible.
What? Oh, okay.
Melee Fox versus Speedrunner Mario
In like what? In an animation?
in an animation.
Okay.
And it starts out being like a Smash Bros type thing. But that animation goes places that I find incredibly hilarious.
I'll have to look at it later.
I definitely
was-
dropped it in the Discord and YouTube share space.
It was from the 13th of July. The video was.
I wouldn't call that recent. 2 months ago is not recent. I don't know. Depending on what, it depends on what you think of as recent. Me being somebody
1 month and a week ago. It's not too much.
Me and being somebody who digests information so quickly and basically goes by internet time. Something that is like a week ago is not recent.
Jesus, that is some stringent criteria for recency. What are do these big boos have a name?
Big Boo.
Not like Bulosis. Oh wait, no, that's a boss.
That
in
is
Luigi's Mansion.
That is specifically Luigi's Mansion for having Boo's names. I wonder, could I not have Sponge Up on that? One more test. Okay, so I remembered that you could spin jump on ghosts. One more test. Okay, so it's Boo Rings that you can't spin jump on. That's weird.
That's pretty boring. I'm sorry. I would like to apologize to everyone watching the stream right now. What is this?
Poison bubbles.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like revealing a different background. No, it's just filtering it. But also getting rid of like the sprites of the...
Because it's the sprite itself.
Ah.
That's just a thing that, the SNES couldn't quite do, was 2 overlapping sprites. Yeah, the bubbles are interesting, and they only really show up in, like, this level, I think. There's a lot of cool things that Mario World does with that, where, like, they'll just have, like, one little concept that they have for one level, and then never again.
Wasn't that also the case in, like, Super Mario Bros. 3 with the Karibo shoe?
Possibly? I don't remember.
I think
So,
there was only, like, one level, or, like, a couple levels with it, but...
So I only really played Super Mario Bros. Super Mario World. Super Mario Bros. 3 is something that I've played like a little bit. I know like the basics, but it's definitely not something I don't know intently.
Okay. I mean, I haven't played it either, so I'm just basing it off of what I've heard, which might be wrong. Just a little one-off concepts, though. It is a cool through line.
The Blargs. The Ghost Boat. The Bullet Bill generator that's coming up in here in a little bit, I'm pretty sure is only used like once.
Blargs and their big brother, the Charvargs.
The Charvargs. I hate Charvargs at this point. Ross made me hate.
Did you beat that Ross level yet?
I did not go back and play it. I don't know. I definitely, the RNG leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
That's understandable. Did not know you could kill the piranha plants in their little pipes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Helio. So like, there's an enemy in Mario Maker called the Charvarg. It's spelled similarly to the Blarg. And it's just a big blarg. It's just a big blarg. And it occupies the whole screen. And
oh my god.
Its AI behavior is very erratic. Skull rafts. Oh, they follow the shape of the incline. So let's see. So in the Superstar Saga remake, there's the whole Bowser's Minions side story that I still want to check out. And then in Bowser,
Trevarks are apparently based on
Does-
3D World, and I can imagine like them being there. I just can't quite remember them, but it's been a while since I played 3D World. I gotta replay 3D World one of these days. My sister would be ecstatic to play 3D World again. It's one of the very, very few games that she actually likes.
not a gamer, not a true gamer.
My sister is very, very much like she likes only a few games.
True gamers put themselves through games that they don't even enjoy,
Basically.
just to complain about them later.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if I'm not standing on Yoshi, do I lose Yoshi? That'd be hilarious.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, Raquel's aesthetic run of Super Mario World was really cool. I definitely enjoyed that a lot.
I've not seen that one. Was that relatively recent, or is that really old?
That one's pretty old at this point. That's got to be like, well, I mean, we just talked about
20
recency, but
20 what?
I'm thinking
something.
like 2015.
2015. Oh, that's pretty old. And in the Bowser's Inside the Story remake, they had a side story with Bowser Jr. that I'm curious about. Maybe, I don't know, it's like, I want to check him out, but am I gonna get a whole ass, however much money it is, game just for the side story? I might just read fucking Davy's live tweet thread on those side stories.
I don't know when the aesthetic run was. I was guessing, all right? I was estimating. If you know it, if you look up when exactly it is and let me know, and I'll be fine.
Cynic, feel free to correct him. 2011? That's old.
God. It feels so much more recent. I hate this.
The passage of time, no.
Passage of time. God damn it. Go away, Kamek. Nobody likes you.
There's no way.
Weren't living in America when the aesthetic run happened.
Oh, wait a second. Where is Cynic not native?
Cynic is from Germany originally, I think.
What the fuck? Or as the Germans would say, the fuck? I don't know.
Good job. That's exactly what they say.
Okay, you moved to Germany, then back to Texas. Okay, sure.
Really? That's how it was? That's crazy to me. I don't know why my takeaway was that you were originally from Germany. I'm sorry, Cynic.
Fuck, I should have said the fuck, Hilo, you're right.
The fuck.
The fuck?
Sounds more French.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't do a very good German accent. I don't do a good French either, but it was the best I got for you. That's a pretty fucked timeline, Cynic. Maybe not that fucked, but it would feel like such whiplash to me. California, Texas, Germany.
It definitely Very strange way of going about it. Not too strange, I guess. Not too strange. It is still, you know, very much similar, like, culture-wise.
Now, Helu, what do you have against Texans, Helu?
This is funny how they made this fight harder, because it's really, like, not that harder. Just making, like, the spikes, the wall spikes.
Okay. Just the concept of Texas.
Just the concept of Texas is rotten.
The Lone Star State.
Have you found the red and green switches yet? Yes, I have. Fuck you off.
What's so good about dumb old Texas?
Patrick face. By the way, have you seen anything about that remake of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom that's being shown off?
I have heard a little bit about it, not anything that I can recite from the top of my head. I never played that game. The only SpongeBob video game I played was the SpongeBob movie game. SpongeBob the movie, the game.
Oh. Alright, hey everybody.
No, we're not dead. It's just like we had a quick little interlude, quick little intrusion, but
yeah,
we're fine.
Just a quick little interruption. Hey, Battle for Bikini Bottom looks pretty good. The only thing that is a little bit unfortunate about it is that the devs behind it, depending on, you know, how you feel about it, they are THQ Nordic, and they were the ones that held the AMA on 8chan.
I seeing everyone else being hyped for it, and it's like, I want to believe that this might be worth checking out for me, because I only played the one SpongeBob game, and it's probably not good in retrospect. It was the movie game. I mean, it had some interesting bits, but I'm sure I could find better SpongeBob video game experiences, but then, like, knowing that, it's the company that did that. It's like, Jackhats, yeah, that's a good term for that.
I think I might still be willing to like check it out, because especially it might not even like be the same people working on that game. You know, it being like a company-wide thing. Yeah,
wouldn't it just be like I would think THQ is publishing it, but not necessarily like the devs themselves.
I think that they are the devs themselves, but I could be
God damn
wrong.
it.
I could be wrong. You'd have to look it up. They do have like the Steam page up for Battle for Bikini Bottom already, so that would be easy to do.
Okay, well, I'm not doing it because I'm lazy.
Fair enough.
Don't got these things in Mario Maker.
There's a lot of things that are in Mario Maker.
Lots and lots of things.
All right, everybody. With the interruption that happened, I have stuff that I gotta do. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut the stream short. Will I do more of this?
Everyone move to my stream that I'm starting right now. No.
That would be awesome, honestly. I would totally host you. Or at least host you in spirit, considering that YouTube doesn't have hosting because they're fucking dumb and stupid and behind the times.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm not going to be streaming, but I might in the future. Just not now.
But yeah, have a wonderful rest of your days.
Later, everyone.
I don't know if I'll do more of this or not. We'll see. I do want to 100% Mario World, but I don't know if I want to do it in this form.
Cookie
Maybe-
Mountain's next. Hell
Maybe-
yeah.
Maybe I do want to do like regular Mario World. We'll see. We'll see. Later, everybody.
Later.